Good day, comic fam, Comics of the Voice. Today is Oshawa Comic Con. So we're going to go see what we can find. Stay tuned. Okay, so Oshawa's got their little mini Comic Con. It's in a different location this time. It's at the YWCA, but I'll tell you all that stuff in a little bit of footage that I'm going to show you here in a minute. So I'm going to show you footage of me walking in, doing my walk around, and then I found a gentleman. I knew he was going to be there, Dan Day. He did some work for Marvel, had a couple of books signed, and he had a neat story about a Spider-Man cover that he did, and he talks about the story of what happened with that. He says it's an interesting story to go with that cover, and it was an interesting story, so hopefully you'll be able to hear it okay. I'm going to play it back in a little bit and see if the volume's pretty good on it. So I'll see you at the end, and then I'll show you the books that I picked up. So check this out. Okay, comic fam, I am at the Oshawa Comic Con. It's at a different location this time. It's the YWCA on McGregor. So we will see how this goes. And here we are. We've got all the standard, what do you call that? Jurassic Park vehicle up front. And here we go. Okay, let's have a look here. Oof, God. Oh. Look at that right off the bat. Conan 2. Wow. 48.
It's like every show we do is just a few more boxes.
Oh, God.
Like I got a huge collection. You want House of Mystery? I got a huge collection.
Hey. Wow. Let's do a circuit. Here's a good one. Machine Man 1. Masks. Ooh. Check out the artwork. That is stellar. Got some cool artwork on the table here. Batman. That's pretty rocking. Look at the size of that piece. Oof, game. Nice. We got records, we got pops. Tin signs. Once I do the little circuit, and then I'll go back to the comics and start digging. Except we got one good vendor here, at least, of comics. And Dan Day is supposed to be here. I got a couple of books for him to sign. Timeless Treasures. And stuff. Wow. Ooh. Morning.
I've written all these comics.
Sorry?
I've written all these comics.
You've written all those comics. I thought you were going to point at all these.
I'm not old enough to read.
Oofka, a 9.4 and a Transformers. That's some cool stuff. We'll be coming back to talk. How are you?
Thanks. You need to stand down close. Just let me know.
What do you want for the Transformers 1? It's just... So it's a 9.4. which is near mint. Beautiful. Oh, $689. Wow. Yikes. She's out of my price range. Way out of my price range. We got more books here. Jewel collectibles. All right, I'll be back. This is cool. Take a peek. We got cards, DVDs, and that is the circuit. So I'm going to go back around to where I started, because that's where the one comic book guy is, and I will see them. No, thank you. That guy asks me every single time if I'm interested in a mystery bag, and every single time I'm not interested in a mystery bag. All right, I'm going to start digging. I won't bore you guys with this stuff. If I find something interesting, I will throw the record back on.
I come across the lane right into my driver's seat. Flaps my chair that I was sitting on. Oh yeah, see if we hit the front wheel here, turning out to go across the lane. He didn't see me, he said. I don't know how. Smoked the side of the van. Took my seat right out. Half my seat was gone when I went back and looked at it. I had some cuts down my arms, pinching nerve on my back, and cranked thumb. And they took me out to the hospital because they thought I had a ruptured spleen because of the seat how it was. I must have leaned like this. He hit the car, pulled the door down underneath my butt, and I sat back on the door. Didn't hit me at all. They say I was cut down here, so I was bandaged up. I was painkillers the first couple of days. Tried to work on it. Like it wasn't going anywhere. So my brother said, if you don't start doing some work on here, we'll turn it down. And I said, well, fuck that. Turn it down. The next day I went and jumped in the shower. Every day when I worked on this, I jumped in the shower to get my back loosened up. He drove down. I never got out of my seat once I got into it. Didn't touch the painkillers until the end of the day. And as soon as that pen went down, I popped the painkillers the rest of the night.
And then just kept going. And
I was about 3 days behind on schedule at the very end of it.
that's a lot of detail in that.
You almost weren't even a part of it.
Yeah, I would say, almost not, because like I say, it was like, no way. On the cover?
Yeah, I'm wondering where it's talking about. I was thinking maybe on the end.
Well, I'm doing it on the inside too. That way, if it fades out, it's still there.
That's the way to get them.
Is it silver?
Yeah, maybe go with the...
Oh, the trade dress. Nice. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Very good choice. Yeah, he did the art, so he gets he gets to mark where he wants to sign it.
Don't get to see those very often.
Yeah, I know. I tracked it down. I was looking for it.
No, the guy down here, he said he has a copy of it at home, so he can't find it, he said.
Oh, really?
He's saying, I'm going to bring it to you.
That's pretty cool.
You want these some silver too?
Yeah, I don't know about this one. I know you did the
Yeah.
back of it, but
You want them on the sign and the cover too?
yeah, sure.
You want to take them out? Got this one here.
Let's see.
I'll do these in black and white.
Yeah.
It was fun to work on.
All right, so there's the footage. Hope you guys enjoyed that. See, I didn't do too much of one when I'm walking, when I'm digging through the books and stuff, because, you know, I know some people like that. I don't mind it. I do get bored of it after a while when I see that on other people's channels. So the big book is the one that you guys saw me looking at right off the hop. I came back to it 3 times, and you know what it was down to? It was down between this book and a Spawn 1 for the same price, and I went with this book instead. So you guys can bleep blop bloop down in the comment section whether I made the right call. I think I did, because Spawn number 1s, how many did they print? Like 1 million? How many did they print of this book? Conan number 2. So there you go, Gary, Mr. Gary B. This is why I missed hanging out with you today and co-hosting. Worth it. I'm sure you'll agree with me. It was worth it. And I didn't just pick up one Conan book. I picked up another one for $1. Issue 226, but this was the big one. So I paid the big $40 for this one. So that was phenomenal. This one I paid the big $1. So it's 226. So it's getting towards the end of the run. I think Gary said something about 250 thereabouts books. So not bad. So I caught myself a couple of Conan books. This was a $5 find at a guy right beside Dan Day that I grabbed. Number 1 of Sheena. One of a 2-issue series. So I'm going to have to go find out where number 2 is. And then I got a whole bunch of dollar books. I think I have this one already. I got to double check, but it's just really cool. It's a one-shot Weird War Tales, which I dig. All these skeleton soldiers and stuff. And then I was just digging through. I ended up grabbing that one because I was trying to just give the guy a $5, and they were all $1 books. So I got the Conan book. I got this book. I found this one, Silverblade. I have no idea what that's about. I can tell it's 80s goodness, though. This one I just like the cover because, you know, Caveman, Tor the Caveman, faces the eternal battle for existence. It's Tor from the world of 1,000,000 years ago. So for $1, I'll try out Tor. I love those simple syllable words, eh? And of course, I'm a big Transformer guy, so when I saw this, I just had to grab it for $1. That's yoked up Optimus Prime there. I think that's what they call it. Yoked. Excuse me. Dying here. I'm not yoked up. He's yoked up. And I'm going to have to open this one up. But for your viewing pleasure, I got him to sign inside and outside. Dan Day signed my Master of Kung Fu. Oh, right there on the bottom. And I also got him to sign, so he signed inside and outside. I took pictures, of course, for the back of it, and my Marvel's Comics Presents number 21. And I got Dan Day to sign right there. So that's my 2 Dan Day signatures. And I picked up his book, which is this one here, Day Brothers, because I know it was him and his brother, the two of them. His brother did the art, or the writing, and he did the artwork. Dan did the artwork. I forget what his brother's name is. Probably Dave. Dave and Dan. The Day Days. This one's in really nice shape. So yeah, he signed it at the top. On the inside, I should have got him to sign the outside too. But you know, that's okay. Volume 1, number 1, May 1990. Dave Brother presents horror, and you know I'm a sucker for horror, so that's pretty cool. That's the back of it. It's in really nice shape. The corner's a little crunched up, but you know what? I can fix that. So I didn't mind spending some money for the actual guy who wrote this book. I saw this at other booths and they wanted more for it, so I was surprised to get it in really nice shape for $20 and have a signature inside and have a nice chat with the man, which you guys saw some of the conversation. He talked to me a little bit and I didn't record my conversation, but the gentleman that was ahead of me was getting books signed and had a Spider-Man book that he had a neat little story about, which you guys heard the story. I might have panned to the book too, and you'll see the book if you saw it, which you would have saw, because that was before this, because I came to this at the end, even though this is later and that was before. So yeah, so that's my books. What do you guys think? So what did I spend in total? $65? Yeah, $65. So it was 40 for the Conan, 5 for those little ones, 20 for this. Oh, and $5 to get in, so 70, because it was $5 entry fee. So there you go. That's my haul of the Oshawa Comic Con. Pretty successful. Pretty successful, you know. I don't go in these places with high hopes, but there was a whole row of comic books, and I went through all of his stuff, and I mean, the only one that I bought from him was that. But Gary B can tell you, worth it. It's probably a mid-range. I'm saying a 3.5 thereabouts. It's got issues, you know, but the cover is solidly attached. The staples, you know, there's staple pulls. They're looking a little dark. There's no rust spots inside. There's folds, there's dings, there's dents. She's been loved. She's been loved and read, but still presents beautiful. For a Conan 2, I mean, I got my Conan 1. Oh, right there. And that one's signed by Barry Windsor Smith. So one day, if I ever meet Roy Thomas, I'll get him to sign it. Get that one signed too. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.